I remember when the president was running in his second effort to get office, he told us that Al-Qaeda was on the run. He has since told us that the ISIS was the JV. This administration has consistently refused to take seriously the threat, not the threat in the Middle East, but the threat right here in America. And we've seen that in Orlando, and we've seen that in San Bernardino, and now we've seen a man drop bombs in New York and New Jersey who was clearly a jihadist. This administration has not taken this threat seriously. They've refused to acknowledge its jihadist ideological roots, and for that reason America is more at risk today than it was when President Obama took office.
Donald Trump says the president and Hillary Clinton created ISIS.
Well, there's no doubt that Secretary Clinton's policies are the policies that remain in place in this administration, and ISIS has grown, Al-Qaeda has grown, Ansar al-Sharia has grown, al-Nusra Front in Syria is also growing. The threat from this radical Islamic terrorist groups, whatever their name may be on any given day, has absolutely grown and become more of a risk to the American homeland under the leadership, or the failed leadership, of Secretary Clinton and President Obama.
Congressman Pompeo, do you think it could have been avoided, this whole rise of ISIS and this strong group that has a caliphate and is beheading people and threatening us?
Boy, it's always hard to know what a counterfactual question like that. But I can say this with absolute certainty. You don't walk away from a war when the other team is bringing it to you. That is, I've heard this president say he wants to get out of these wars, but when they bring it to you, you have no choice but to lead and to protect the American people. And they've not chosen to do that. And they have demonstrated that when they put our soldiers in harm's way, they do so with rules of engagement that risk their lives. They don't provide a robust enough capacity to actually take down these terror networks. At every turn, they have been half measures, and that has allowed these radical Islamic groups to continue to grow. So I can say this with certainty. Had the administration taken this threat seriously and used American leadership to have attacked them, we would be in a better position today, and the radical Islamists would be in a worse one.